you know, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you.
Okay.
I see where we going with this.
Some red
Reggie,
solos.
let me see.
I want to see
What you trying to say?
So
Shit.
Well, let me
I don't
smell it.
know. I just smelled it.
I'm not doing it. I am not doing it.
I'm gonna be honest. If we take this chip, the show's over.
Yeah, I know.
This is sad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh my God, Pierre. Woo! Okay, guys. Is DJ Regi back? I'm in that mood. Summertime is here. All the ladies are out. All the ladies come to our section.
Hey,
It's Jersey.
It's Jersey in the building.
I'm in a Jersey mood this year.
Wait.
Do you recognize the sample?
Of course.
Okay, you guys.
Day we fell in love. We were young and innocent.
So, all right, turn the shit off. Turn the shit off. You guys are ruining it for me.
I'm waiting for that. What you mean?
Okay, I was listening to that on the way here, and I was just thinking about this summer. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this yet, but you know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is when always come around. Y'all know what time it is.
I just can't wait to party with you guys and shit like that. You know, Jersey's up this year. Everybody has a Jersey song on their album, but welcome back to Need to Know, everybody.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Reggie. With all this new music you've been playing, you might need to DJ this year.
I really want to. A lot of people tell me that, like, oh, you should DJ, because like at the girls trip, like they'll always give me the aux, and it like works out. But I feel like I should have started like a while ago. No,
it's never too late.
No, I don't think it's too late. I think I'm gonna learn.
It's super easy to do it now too.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to.
I don't want to like make it sound like people just do it.
Just be a colonizer.
No,
like the DJ culture, it's fine.
No,
because we really don't have DJs like that.
What you mean?
They be like fake ones.
You
like
mean
I haven't seen a nigga carry crates and turntables in about a decade.
got
you don't need to carry. Yeah, you got Serato.
Then you're not a real DJ.
That's not true, bro.
Nah, the Serato is a vibe. It's a vibe. It works. But a real DJ is Jazzy Jeff, nigga.
That's my guy. Salute to Jazzy Jeff. But think about how tedious it was for them to carry crates around.
Yeah, they was in the trenches, nigga.
What an art.
Exactly. There's an art to it.
And now all you need is a fucking laptop.
Yeah. I think you would be really successful if you decide to jump into that.
I honestly, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I could definitely see myself as a DJ, but I can't because I like to sleep. I don't know.
At the times where the parties is going crazy.
Because when I look at Eden working, he's out like Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know.
Gotta be committed to it.
I don't know, guys. More on this later. This story will develop. But how are you guys feeling? You know,
doing good, doing all right. Can't
feeling all right. Everybody looking good.
Spending too much time with you guys.
Yeah, I'm
not gonna lie.
It's never too much.
I'm not gonna lie. I knew we was like connected, like some telekinesis type shit.
Right.
When we all walked in here and had green in our sneakers.
Green sneakers, guys. And that's a good lineup. Look at this.
It's kind of crazy.
Like
green shoes, the same day. It's a vibe. We here.
How we doing this?
I see y'all.
Yeah, we seeing y'all a lot lately. I ain't gonna lie. Also, Patreon episodes coming soon, y'all.
Hey,
oh shit! Yes.
For real though.
Hello.
This time.
Yo, we was getting deep on the Patreon. I ain't gonna lie.
We were.
We were talking about like family guilt, friendship, brothers, all that. You guys will really, really enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for
Who
sure.
we hate.
Wait, what?
Nah.
Who said that? Was it you?
Who wasn't doing no hating on it? Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
I did a little bit of hate. I did a little bit of hate. I ain't gonna lie. I did a little bit of hate. That shit, bro. Whatever. I ain't even gonna say that.
Nah, get in your bag.
But you know it feel good sometimes
to get some hate off.
To get that off.
I think it's
a little bit. Not all the time, like, and not to be a hater.
Healthy.
I think getting hate off and being a hater is two different things.
Yeah. Who are we hating on? I'm trying to think.
No. It's not a we. It's a he.
I did that shit.
It's not a we. It's a he. That's all right. They gonna listen to it.
They gonna listen to it.
So please subscribe.
I might go listen.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We love you all, man.
Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Yeah. With that being said, we're here on another episode of the Need to Know Podcast. What you need to know, when you need to know, on the Need to Know Podcast. I'll go by the name SaVon, SaVon.
I gotta get used to that shit, yo.
You get what I'm saying? You dig? I'm here with my people, my beautiful people.
Yo, this nigga turns into Jadakiss every week now. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy A, as always. The Paco Ramon Poppy. I'm never alone, always with the posse.
Hello, guys. It's me, Regi. And I'm just laughing because we were on a call. And Mason, the guy who uploads out a lot, he was like, he listens to this every week, but he was like, "What up, Alex? The Papo La Bon Papi." Like, he didn't know how to say it.
Nah, I want to address that really quickly. Reggie.
Yeah.
Yo, I grew up in North Jersey.
Yeah, who were you in your past life?
All my best friends. Yo, I've been a part of 6
my God.
quinceañeras. I don't know why I said like quinceañeras.
Oh, you got your call. You stamped. You official.
I was in
Okay.
6 courts. I had to pay for all those dresses as a youngin.
That was real.
Yes,
You was
that shit
committed.
was crazy.
You was
I remember the
committed.
days.
I grew up with all Latinas, so
Yeah.
yes.
Me too.
Okay. SaVon, quick question.
Shout out to Nina Chung.
Nah, for real though. You gotta bring her up one day. Your old best friend.
I
You
would
gotta
love
bring
to.
her
I
up.
would love to.
Okay.
I hope she's doing well.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mason though. This whole time in the tagline, I'm saying Pacarabon. That is a cologne. And I've been doing that because I realized that men like hot in their scent. I ain't that nigga. You can know what I smell like and still not be me.
Nope.
I respect it.
Can't do it.
What you
I
mean?
respect it.
Pierre,
You
why
gotta-
are you gatekeeping your
I
scent?
like this. I like
Who
this.
is-
You gotta like because everybody can't be. It's like wearing the same shirt as somebody else.
It's
Out
not.
in public.
It's not.
It's not.
You can't
'cause
smell the same. As
You're a
me.
gatekeeper.
It's the aura.
It's the aura.
It's the aura.
And I use some other shit. I use Citizens Jack Absolute. So it's like you don't know the day you're gonna catch me on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize men were really like going hard about what.
Yeah, bro.
What I ran into a dude. He like,
Exhibit
nah. You know, you probably what YSL, right? I'm like, nah, man. I like what I like. And he was like, well, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm like,
I like a
all
little
right.
YSL though. YSL
Yeah.
get the job done.
It definitely
little
do.
Versace.
Yeah, I wear
Little-
YSL.
Yeah, Eros.
Yeah,
Little Versace
Le
Eros.
Labo.
Tom Ford is
Okay.
a little strong for me, but I'm with you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Here, so
Talk to
introduce yourself and also tell us your cologne right now.
So I got a mix of a bunch.
See, I knew I was gonna
My
trick him to
go-to?
saying it.
My go-to is Le Labo Ten Noir 29. What's up?
Pennoir.
You can't even spell that shit.
And another 13. It's French.
Yeah, you using shit you.
It's
See,
THE.
that's the Haitian in you?
I
That's
mean, it's
racist.
French.
Nah.
Alex is honorary Haitian. We went over this on We Have More Thoughts.
Yeah,
Tell
we
us-
have more thoughts out
tell-
now.
No,
Don't you
but he
know?
said he was Haitian by penetration.
Yeah.
So how you get there?
Explain that.
Huh? You ain't never been there? You ain't cause he said I was
This conversation is moving a little too fast for me. I'm
My fault, my
slow.
fault.
Yeah, what you said?
No, Alex told us in confidence that he's Haitian by penetration.
And you can find out more
Okay.
about this on We Have More Thoughts, episode 8, available on the Need to Know YouTube page.
Elite promo.
Pierre, you were saying about your cologne?
Oh yeah, Le Labo. You got a lot of good sense in there. Shout out
But
to
I'm
them.
not gonna lie to you real quick. Like, I don't want to smell like a married nigga.
Why not?
Wait.
So like,
Why not?
nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to like, and I'm glad that you told.
But
all the
maybe you
other-
could get a girl if you smell like it.
I don't want.
What you
know what I'm
don't
saying?
say? No, I don't.
Damn,
I
that
don't-
was
I just-
shady.
I don't-
I don't know, that's
I
not
don't
shady.
get what you're saying.
No.
Like, maybe you could
No,
actually
but
get
listen.
a girl for once. For once, SaVon.
Something stable, he said. That's crazy.
Oh, you don't want something secure.
I don't want healthy.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I understand. You
Nah, I'm joking. But nah, on some real shit. That's hard.
Yeah.
Shout out
what's
to
up.
what you smell like, dog. For real.
All of
For real,
them.
for real.
Yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, I feel like we got a ton to get into.
a lot to get
Again,
into.
I feel like I do this at the end of the podcast when I always do like a call to action. I tell
Yeah.
everybody, hey, at the end of the podcast, if you made it this far, please subscribe.
Mhm.
Like, I'm gonna do that at the top this week.
We should. That's more efficient.
It's more efficient.
we just be so excited.
We just be fighting against the grain at every level of
Yeah,
podcasting.
It's true.
But yeah, if you are here listening to the podcast, I see all of y'all on YouTube. Thank you all. We appreciate every single
Yes.
subscriber, every
Yeah.
single comment. The community is going up, but there's also an audio community. And it's funny that I mentioned this.
Right.
Because I was thinking this week how I love the banter. I love the comments. I love the people who vocalize their support in my DMs. However you do it, right? I appreciate it. I truly do.
Yeah.
But then I do want to shout out and I do want to highlight the silent supporters.
The silent supporters. How do you know there's supporters
in
if they're
terms
silent?
of podcasts, I'm also a silent supporter.
And that's
Oh.
why
I
I
don't
want to
comment.
shout
I don't comment a lot. Yeah.
and
Got
that's
you.
why I want to shout them out.
They just contribute with a view or a stream.
Mhm.
Weekly. The silent
Yeah.
supporters are the ones who like we're embedded in
Yeah.
their schedule.
Right.
Every week, yeah.
Every Thursday morning, they're like, yo, I need to tap in. Every
Mhm.
Friday on their commute to work, hey, I need to tap into the need to know.
Yeah.
They're not letting us know, but I do want to say that I see you.
I like
I
that.
appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
I cherish you.
I like that.
You are a valuable person and cog in our system.
Mhm.
So thank you.
But leave a comment once in a while and tell us we're cute. Thank you.
You know what's fucked up?
That's
Because
fucked up,
I
bro.
recently bought Charlamagne's book.
Oh yeah, I saw it on your
Okay.
story.
Oh, so you saw me reading The Creative Act by Rick Rubin,
Yeah, I had to get him out.
and you had to go get your. Okay, I see you. I see you, twin.
Yo,
I
you
see
know
that.
SaVon loves a self-help book.
He does. Yeah. Nah, thank God.
How to level up in every area of your life. by Jack McQueen or something.
If you never did like a music culture podcast or a therapy podcast, you would totally be one of those gurus.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to know why you're broke? You're broke because you don't have the mindset.
According to the 78 laws of power.
Yo, what is going on here today? Y'all
I don't know.
You know what? I'll accept that.
I feel a little dizzy right now.
There's a little truth to it.
I'm like looking at both of you like.
You would be like Gary say. Yeah, like
instead of Gary V, I'll be Gary say.
Yeah.
But I bought Charlamagne's book.
Okay.
And I own all of his books, the 3 books that he put out.
That's crazy that he wrote 3 books.
He wrote 3 books, so shout out to him, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought this book, and I'm thinking to myself, as I purchased the book, I'm like, yo, I've listened to his podcast. I listen to Joe's podcast every single week, even though I still work with Joe. Like, I'm tapped into so many different creators who have been a part of my life before I even got into the space. And I have never once left a comment. I have never once like DM'd them like, hey man, thank you for like getting me through my commute. I'm just a selfish listener. So I know there are selfish listeners who are tapped in with us, who we don't know what they look like. We don't know how they feel about us, but every single week they are tapped in. So I just want to highlight them.
I want to salute. Oh, you know what? While we're highlighting people, I want to highlight our YouTube community. There's a joke here that I don't read enough comments. So I was given a comment because recently we just did a photo shoot for the podcast, which you guys will see, or it's already out already. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Y'all not ready for these pics. Like, damn.
They looking like something. I don't know.
They are.
You know? Shout out to my guy, Jairus. Jairus is the owner of Flaneur Mondial. All right, Flaneur Mondial. If you've been keeping up with me over the years, man, I keep some shorts with a couple hundred pockets on.
You've been wearing them for the last like 2 years.
That's my brother, man.
Like, this is not new. Like,
come on, that's my brother. I work with Jairus at Adidas. Also, Jairus is pretty fly. Like, he styled for Lil TJ. He's been out. He's done New York Fashion Week. I shouldn't even big niggas up. Anyway, I want to get into the jokes. That's why I don't want to big people up right now. Feel me? And I was wearing a pair of those, and the comment said, "You out of pocket for wearing those shorts." Alex got a pocket for any situation. Go gadget head ass.
oh my God.
Alex holding everything. Scream Man looking nasty. Joe Budden fits level nasty.
Is this a compilation? What the fuck is going on?
Let's see.
Nah, that Joe Budden one is crazy.
Yeah. Salute to all of them. Wearing a shirt with screen print jewelry is nasty ass work, Scream Man.
So
with the chains,
Alex put 1/4 in every pocket of those shorts he got on his pic.
Oh my God. Make sure you guys are looking on YouTube right now because he's literally wearing them right now.
Wait, can you model for us real quick?
No.
No, for your mans. Not for us, for your mans.
No, if you need me to model out, you know what I'm saying?
I like them though because if I'm out with you or something, I need a little place to put like my little chapstick. I'm like, boop.
Right.
Like,
no,
in your shorts. Yeah.
The fucked up part is when you go to the airport.
Oh, you gotta empty
That's a little fucked up.
Wait, but do you ever forget which pocket you put your keys in?
All the time. I forget where I put my Blistex, condoms,
safe sex, important.
Yeah, absolutely. It's bad. Like, I have to do the so salute to the YouTube community that doesn't understand my style and anything. I love you regardless.
We all got that friend who has condoms in unconventional places.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just in the car and you just like hit your sunroof in a condom.
And then bing!
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that you got 50 pockets, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that, man. Real talk, real talk.
God.
Listen, we're gonna start this pod off with a little bit of a spoiler alert.
Are we?
I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I wanted to say that really quickly. Those of you know, because you've seen on your social media, that Will Smith and Martin Lawrence have been promoting the market, and depending on when you're watching this, it might be out already.
Yeah.
But at the time of this recording, Bad Boys, what is it, 19?
4.
Oh, my fault.
Bad Boy.
Oh, that was a joke. I get it. Oh.
And I'm just joking because I really do like the Bad Boys series.
I love it.
But I wanted to walk in here and apologize to Martin Lawrence.
What'd you do to Martin?
What did
you know what?
Marty
I love course correction. If I were to actually write a self-help book, this would be chapter 8.
He's still thinking about it.
All right? Making sure you can acknowledge when you are wrong,
I'm real.
especially when you go against me.
What the fuck? You be wrong against me.
8.
If I write a self-help,
bro, that's chapter 8.
If I write a oh yeah, let me stop now.
The fuck? Let me get it all.
But to SaVon's point, we had a conversation centering Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. I forget however many months ago it was, and I was like, "Yeah, man, that nigga ain't funny."
Yeah, you were. Because you said he looked sad.
He went through a stroke.
I know.
Yeah, and that's what we were telling him.
That was one of my points that I made. I'm like, yo, people get older.
Absolutely.
Like, it's a trait, and I feel like you have that.
Okay.
As you get older, you get funnier. Like,
thank you,
uncle. Like you call yourself uncle. You a young nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, like Martin didn't transition into uncle.
Right.
He just didn't.
Yeah.
So that unk is what keeps you funny and alive. He is not that.
And I was missing that. So
missing.
I thought it was by his doing.
You was a harsh critic.
I was a very harsh critic. That's my Aries brother.
It is.
I'm supposed to be better than that.
They got the same birthday.
Now we dead, dude. That's my twin.
Like, how could you go against? That's
no,
like
because I felt betrayed.
Going against.
Wait,
what?
Because
what the fuck?
Yo, just mark that.
Oh, because y'all both Capricorn.
Aries, bro.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, all right, keep going. My fault, brother.
Nah, man, it just threw me off, and I'm coming in to apologize because at the time of the recording, SaVon, I promise you, maybe I'm just not a movie buff enough. I didn't know he suffered a stroke.
I told you
but
on this podcast.
No, but once you told me that,
you still didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you can go back to the footage. I was like, oh, he did.
No.
Yeah, you go back to the footage.
You said, I want my funny and I need it now.
Yeah, I said that before you said the stroke. Then when you said the stroke, I was like, oh, all right, well. But in some developments, Will and Martin have been promoting. They've been everywhere. As a matter of fact, they've even been to my job this morning at SiriusXM.
Shout out to you.
Not shout out to me. I didn't get the opportunity, the chance to work with them. But one of my homies actually went to the Bad Boy 4 premiere. And again,
in
this
LA?
is I think he had one out.
They may have had a screening.
I think they had a screening in New York. I think they had a screening.
They probably had one.
LA, New York type
I don't
thing.
know where my invite got lost in the mail, but okay.
Nah, me either. I got beef with him too. Don't worry. Because when I find some shit out, I'm going to tell y'all. And he had the opportunity to, and I'm not going to say his name, but he had the opportunity to go to the premiere. And the spoiler alert, once again, in the movie, Martin's storyline is centered around the fact that in the movie, he suffered a stroke as well.
I did see Will. I've been reading like all the interviews. He said like this is tackling themes of like, you know, they're older, so they're really not running from that. They're like, oh, we're gonna talk about themes of like mental health, like things of that nature. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for that because that's real as fuck.
I can't wait to go see this movie.
I know.
I can't wait to go to iPick. Like I'm going to iPick for this.
Yeah, that's how
I'm going to iPick.
That's the only one to go.
Yeah,
that's for sure. So, you know, with me understanding now that in the movie they were trying to, I guess, probably make the role a little bit more natural for Martin with whatever he's going through, and I really do hope he's okay. I was like, damn, man, Martin has to really be going through something. Another observation I made, I think they were in Vegas, they were in LA, it was Will, it was Martin, of course, they're promoting, they're marketing, and they were on a balcony overseeing people, and people were waiting for them to walk onto the balcony and greet them and cheer on, et cetera, et cetera. And as I'm watching this, Will Smith is Will Smith. Even though that nigga got slapped.
He didn't get slapped.
Oh, my fault.
He
my
did
fault.
the slap.
He did the slap.
Don't ever say that shit again.
My fault.
He did the slapping, my boy. Relax, relax.
He does the slap.
He does all that.
My fault. I mean, he did it.
And real quick, before you even get to your point, like, I hate the fact, so Will Smith, he posts a lot when he's doing promo, like movie stars do. Like Kevin Hart, I only see him when he has a movie, Will Smith. And that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But I am a comment lurker. So I will read their comments. And one of the things that I hate seeing about Will Smith is they always associate him with that slap as if he doesn't have a 30-plus year career of providing us entertainment, laughs, like
I said that tweet in the chat the other day.
You get what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
That slap does not define him. It was a moment. He broke down. He fucked up. Fuck your question, nigga. I'm talking about Will. Look, the nigga Will, like, come on, bro. I don't like the fact that this slap.
You know we're big Will stands on this pod. We really are.
Big Willie, nigga. You had a big Willie moment.
Yo.
A few.
Okay, see, now you just made it awkward. You want to roll, SaVon, and you just had to go there.
You see where he take it, right?
Damn.
But what about it?
I mean, like,
can I ask you a question?
Impulsion, nigga. Like, what do you mean? Whatever.
I gotta ask you a question.
Ask.
Just ask.
When you saw that slap, right?
Yes.
I want you to think about another moment that was just as shocking as that for you when it comes to Will Smith, when it comes to his movies. I don't think there's ever been another. I seen The Pursuit of Happiness. I seen that nigga sleep next to the train.
Phenomenal movie.
That shit still wasn't that slap.
Nah.
So unfortunately, it's just gonna, it's gonna be attached to him.
I hope it was documented on this pod. I've never my loyalty to Will has never faded. Like even when him and Jada were going crazy with the Red Table Talk, everyone was talking shit. They were like, "Oh my God, shut up! Like we don't need to know." I've always been like, guys, he's the GOAT. I'm sorry,
right?
Like I cannot know.
And Will being Will is why this promo run for the both of them is so interesting to see.
Facts.
Because you get to see a highly energetic,
charismatic,
quick-minded person do the marketing, do the promotion with whoever's interviewing them, and then you get to see the contrast between him and Martin, and it's like two different things.
Can I say something? So one of my coworkers they went to the premiere, and they interviewed Will and Martin about this, and they were like, Martin was saying how like this has been a thing since Bad Boys 1, and people think that Martin is just like not mean, but kind of in comparison to Will, like you're saying, that he's kind of like just not into it. But apparently he's just like, he's a very sweet man, but he's just mellow. But Will had to teach him like, he told him straight up, he was like, your people skills are kind of lacking. Like, so this has been a thing since. He said that, literally in the interview, like my girl like asked about this, and Will said, I told you your people skills are lacking. Yeah. And then he was like, you're a little mean. So they've been working on this a lot, but it's crazy how the dynamic now, you're saying it's even, like, it's still like this now? Like,
yeah. And I feel like people wouldn't have said anything if Will wasn't who Will was.
Yeah. I think, so whenever we see like these press runs, it's so obvious now. So when we were younger, when I was younger, let me speak for myself. Yeah. When you would see a celebrity promote their movie or red carpets and do press runs and all that kind of stuff, like you kind of just thought it was par for the course. You didn't really realize, it didn't feel as obvious like, oh, he is trying to sell me something. So now, and just being older, having social media, seeing how different people operate. Whenever I see Will Smith on a press tour, when I see him sit down with The Breakfast Club, when I see him sit down at Sirius, right? For the last Bad Boys, I know they went to Sirius and they spoke to Sway. Yeah. So whenever I see major A-list Hollywood actors do these type of press runs, it always kind of reinforces just their star power. Right. So for me, to see Martin doing this, it just shows me the level of star power that we all know that Will Smith has. Because Will Smith is the one like, I am going to move these units. We are doing this movie. I am a movie star.
We're going to do it the right way.
This is what we do. And I love the fact that Martin, one, is willing to do it.
He's back outside.
Like for Martin standards. And two, that Will Smith is in the right space or whatever, in the right position to be able to say, you know what? This guy is a legend. Because when their careers, let me not say when they first started, but earlier, Bad Boys 1, if we go back to Bad Boys 1, Martin was a star. Yeah. Martin was the catalyst. Martin was the draw. Right?
Wait, was he?
It wasn't a combination of both of them.
I don't know, because Will Smith has been that guy since the 90s.
He has some movies out.
Will Smith has said this. I'm not trying to.
I'm learning.
Dull Will Smith shine by saying that.
I'm learning. Yeah.
But at that point, I want to say it was 1994. Okay. Right? Okay. This is every single Monday. Martin is coming on national TV with the biggest sitcom in America. You get what I'm saying?
Martin is Martin. Period.
Like, Will Smith is still trying to figure it out. He's the quirky rapper, straight edge. Like, and he's doing his thing. He has a career. There's no knock to him. But Martin was of the caliber of, like, he was on the Kevin Hart. He was the Kevin Hart of the early 90s. So there's a clip that I actually want to play from Will Smith. He was featured on Hot 97. We'll get to Hot 97 later because I think whatever's going on over there is interesting too. But let's hear from Will Smith's mouth. How about that?
Any intimidation about like how good the other one was when y'all first got together?
I was always jealous of Martin, right? So like Fresh Prince was NBC, you know, so it was like, you know, Monday night at 8. So we had all of the press and everything.
Very pristine.
Very pristine, you know. But Martin was the people's champ.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What Bad Boys, part of what makes Bad Boys distinct, that is a unique Martin gift, is to be able to do super broad comedy, big, giant, broad comedy in the middle of a scene that's life or death, and not compromise. Like that kind of range. There's very, very few comedians who have ever lived that can do that level of comedy without breaking the drama.
What were your impressions of Will and his comedic chops from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I loved it. You know, Will's energy was always up, and he was funny, and him and Jazzy Jeff, and always throwing Jazzy Jeff out the house, Bonzo, and
just
dancing.
Even the admiration that these two guys have for each other 30 years later. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to give them flowers. In this moment.
Oh, and can I mention something? Sorry.
For sure, absolutely.
Shout out to Vibe. From that same interview that my coworker did with them, he said this time around, they've done 4 of these together by now, and then they're a little older now. So they said, like, Will Smith said one of the most beautiful moments, like when they started, you know how it's an action film. So he's like, go. But then Martin like looked at him in the beginning and was like, we're gonna slow it down this time. Like, we're gonna enjoy it. Like, we're gonna really take our time this time. Like, let's enjoy this, bro. And like, he was like, oh my, he like got emotional. He was like, oh my God, like, we're really doing this. And I was just like, oh my God.
That's what happened.
I love this franchise so much.
It's a beautiful thing to see because the contrast, it almost resembles how we kind of work on this podcast, in my opinion, right? Like,
it's okay. You can leave me out. You can leave me out for this. You can do you and Alex.
No, it's all of us.
Nah.
Because he's like the outgoing one, and then you're kind of like the, you know.
But even from the way, the intensity that Will Smith brings into that kind of wholesomeness or
stop and smell the roses.
Just being intentional in the moment of Martin to be like, hey, God, like, bro, we a little bit older, we're established. Like let's enjoy it. There's a balance to it. And I think you need that balance. And I think they just kind of embody that. And to see them still get this attention, I love seeing Martin. Like, we had a whole debate on this podcast about Jamie Foxx versus the Martin Show.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
we know it's funny.
We don't have to open that up.
We don't,
because this is about
flowers. Leave it in the comments.
This is about flowers.
And go back to the episode, guys. What did I say? I said Fresh Prince. I love it. I just like inserted myself.
But it's just nice to see our legends, grow and get into the space. So,
and it's funny because I don't know why I'm just realizing that the first Bad Boys was 1995.
Yeah, 95.
I had no idea.
It was giving 2000s. I didn't know.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, two of the niggas on this pod may not have been born in 95.
Yeah, you good?
Shit. Just type shit.
Yeah, you good?
I don't mind. I love being young.
Yo, watch this. Watch this.
Type shit.
What you had going on in 95 though? Like, what you had popping? What you had on lock?
Life.
I won, right?
Breath. Oxygen, nigga.
I get it.
That's what I had in 95. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't care. I'm not trying to be old like SaVon. I don't care.
We was in the embryo still cooking.
I was seasoned, nigga.
We was still thinking. I was still in the nutsack, nigga, trying to get better.
I was better.
No, you wasn't. You just came out
better.
first.
I was life.
All right.
You were confused.
You was confused about life. Me and her was still figuring it out.
96 babies.
Still confused.
SaVon, you get jumped right now.
I'm still confused.
You get jumped by the 96 babies.
Nah, this is my 96 twin right here. Don't fuck around. Come on. Anyway, I want to talk about this real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do y'all know Martin's going on a comedy tour in 2025?
I didn't, and he shouldn't.
Thank you.
I didn't, and
Wait,
he shouldn't.
why? We just started this off with you saying that you shouldn't have doubted him.
Nah, see, I don't want to doubt anyone, right? And let me finish my apology. Martin, I apologize. Real talk. I love you, man.
Just before you kick his back
let me shit on you again.
Yeah, you gotta come on. It's love before the hate. Like, Martin, I love you so much, man. Even though I think the Jamie Foxx show was better, I think you're amazing, man. I really love Martin Lawrence. No funny. That's my Aries twin.
I told you getting hate off was ill at the top of this pod.
That was hate.
My fault.
My fault.
Absolutely, that was hate.
That was hate. I bet. I'm with my hate brothers, so they know. Now, with that being said, I saw Just Hilarious is also attached to the tour, and he's got a couple dates. I think it starts in 2025. And it made me think about the Bad Boys franchise. Potentially this maybe being the last one. And then also, we're not the only ones saying and thinking how we're depicting Martin Lawrence, right? Like, I see people in the comments go, oh my God, I hope he's okay, etc.
Yeah, same.
Right? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I hope this isn't, okay, I don't know how much longer I can work at the rate where I can, quote unquote, maybe fool people. And who knows? Maybe he is healthy, right? Maybe he's not fooling anyone.
Put on that mask.
Right? Maybe he knows like how long he can put this mask on for. And it's like, you know what? Let me kind of just knock out what I can.
More.
Right.
It's a big difference though, because I watched the Jamie Foxx. Wow, so you got me.
That's all right.
I watched Martin Lawrence religiously, right? Especially back in those days.
Right.
There's a clear difference between his personality then and now. It's stark, and then when you put Will Smith next to him, it's even more stark.
And then I'm thinking about a comedy tour.
Yeah.
Where I personally haven't like seen Martin really get into that Martin bag.
Is he hosting?
I think it's his tour.
No, because sometimes, legit. Sometimes like older comedians who are,
I see what you're saying.
Like they just host the tour.
Okay.
Where they introduce the Just Hilarious.
Like it's not like a headliner.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where he may not be active, but it's like, you know what? I'm
or do
Martin.
like a little closing set.
Exactly. So I'm not sure if he's performing stand up. Like some of our legends, I don't even think they care to do stand up. And then when you are doing Bad Boys 4, you definitely don't need to do stand up. Like he's still Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
So if he were to do it, like. Is either one for the love, for the art. I don't think it's a money thing, but I really want to say maybe he's hosting. Like, do you remember when the Big Three first got launched? Ice Cube's League?
Yeah.
And they were promoting Allen Iverson.
Right.
At that time, Allen Iverson was the draw.
Yeah.
But Allen Iverson couldn't play. He couldn't. And I'm not even knocking him, but I remember some of my friends, they copped tickets to the first season of the Big Three. And they like, yo, AI, like, you know, our era, bro. We grew up on AI, T-Mac, Kobe, Vince Carter. Like, that's our era. So when we heard, or when a lot of people heard Allen Iverson was playing or participating in the Big Three, it's like, holy shit, let me buy my tickets. A quarter of the way through the season, Allen Iverson tapped out of the shit. Like, nigga, I'm an assistant coach.
Like, what y'all doing? Like, I just coach here.
You just made yourself laugh.
Like, nigga, I don't even hoop no more for real.
Practice.
Niggas want me to practice.
Because homie couldn't even and so I want to say maybe it could be something like that where Martin's like, you know what? I'm going on this tour and my name is enough to bring people out, and that's what I'm going to do.
And to your point, maybe that is something. But comedy shows usually have more than one person too.
They do,
right? And they usually have like a big bang. So maybe he's hosting, maybe he's getting guests. Because I do see here Martin Lawrence with special guests, Just Hilarious. That's in Brooklyn. I also see another date here for Adele Givens and Gary Owen with Martin Lawrence and PA. So you're right. Let's see what brings from it. I do hope he takes his time though.
I don't think he's giving like jokes and stand up today.
I mean, we just saw him on the award show, right? He tried to give it up on the award show a little bit.
He could surprise
maybe he was, maybe he was trying to warm up.
No,
nah, don't do that. I love Martin. Like I said, I put my Martin cape on. I defend Martin. I watch Martin every single night to go to sleep till his day.
Word?
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you feel so strongly
really
about
my
that
man
show.
For real. So, like, I fuck with Martin for real. So I'm gonna give him advice like as a fan.
Wait, but then
like,
so why can't I give him advice as a fan?
So me and SaVon are the Will Smith stands on this pod.
Yeah.
But then, so when people ask you Martin versus Fresh Prince, you pick Martin.
That specific show, yes.
Okay, so I think that I am moving up on the rankings.
You got it.
Because I've never. That is my GOAT.
I will concede to you. I will concede to you.
Man.
Oh, that's not fun. Come on.
No, I will concede.
You 1A, he 1B.
Yeah, I'll be 1B.
Okay.
Because Will is still a guy. Like Will is he's
That's my
still a
goal.
guy.
No
like,
one compares. No one
Yo,
compares.
you sent this video in the group chat. I don't know if we could like explain it. I know we'll send
We'll
Kieran the video.
but
We'll put it on like the YouTube.
It's kind of viral now, so I feel like people will know. It's a behind the scenes of them shooting Bad Boys 4, and Will Smith is a one-of-one talent, okay? Because he has this contraption, like 50-pound contraption strapped to his back where the camera swivels
they call it
to get like a POV and then like flips back to his face. And he does not look at the camera like he knows. He's obviously a professional actor. He has like the gun POV and he's like shooting people, and then he's just swiftly doing it. And people in the field are like, yo, do you guys know how fucking hard this is?
Super talented.
He's one of one. Okay, let me stop.
No, you're uber talented.
Alex is looking at me like, yeah, she's getting real like. I love him,
right?
Reggie, this might be all. You ever had a dick swinging contest?
What's going on?
Like
no.
you ever just swing your shit?
No.
I
think I'm missing something that is very crucial to participate in
something
that.
vital.
Yeah.
Did you read his book?
Yes.
Damn, I thought I had it on the dick swing.
I'll be reading.
I ain't got it on the dick swing.
And I know you read the book. You read the book because you told us like 20 times.
Nah, I know, but I didn't know you was giving it up like that.
Yes, that's where he like talked about like his ego and like all that shit and like his dad.
Yo, we should have did a book club and invited Alex. What the fuck?
You just started reading books.
No,
we would have invited you. Nigga.
I don't like book clubs. I don't like book clubs. I like reading at my own pace.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like book clubs. They're like, you have to finish this in 3 weeks. I'm like, bitch.
Those are the whole clubs. Bike clubs and book clubs and new whole clubs.
And Bible study.
And the running
And the running club. You saw UCP. I was going to bring that. That's like the new dating app.
Absolutely. If you're not looking to date online,
the
running clubs, the bike clubs, run, nigga.
SaVon can't run. You called out of the Spartan race.
You know what?
But that's different, Pierre.
I accept that. No, he got it. I'll take that. I will take that.
I
will Martin Luther King Jr.
See, now he's not gonna stop.
Don't forget. SaVon told us he doesn't like information. He don't like to think. So the fact that he said he likes to read now, it's kind of surprising. But that's what's up. Salute to you.
He don't like data.
He's starting new endeavors.
No, but the running clubs, it's like people our age, and a lot of them are attractive and fit. You know, you just sign up for like a Brooklyn running club, and people say you meet a lot of good people there.
They
like that though.
They got one in Dykeman.
You can get some good running over there, right?
They got good trails and shit. I might like go sign up.
He doesn't ask me about like, oh, is there a fee? You know, should I bring my own snacks? He's like, they got one in fucking Washington Heights. Like, where the Latinas at?
Nah, that's just close. That's in close proximity.
Because it's hilly over there, right?
It's
mountainous. It's mountainous over there.
It's like very far from you.
It might be.
SaVon, you said Bible study?
Yeah.
As one of the spots?
No, it ain't, man.
Nah.
Because you want to know why I ain't gonna flirt with a joint in Bible study?
Why not?
Because then
Wait, but that's a beautiful thing.
No, it is, but
a good show to watch.
Huh?
Sorry, that was Martin.
Oh shit,
that was Martin. Sorry, brother.
I'm gonna tell you why I can't forget, because what if my intrusive thoughts start showing up before hers,
before the Lord.
And now I'm the sinful one? No, I'm good, man. We're just gonna sin together and both be sinners.
I ain't mad at that.
What are we talking about? Are we? Yeah. Did you? Oh wait, what's the spoiler for the movie? Did you tell us already?
The health stuff.
The health stuff.
Okay, that's not too bad of a spoiler.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, the movie comes out tomorrow, so they'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Like, I promise you, it's not really a spoiler. And if it is, like, please, Will Smith, don't sue us. Like, you could piss my salary, nigga. Like, fuck, you better not sue me. In other news, I don't know if y'all want to keep it in old legends or if y'all want to go to old haters. Old legends might be quick. Old legends might be quick. No. The old legend I'm talking about is not synonymous with the old hater. Oh. But you know what? I'll keep it at, fuck it. We was talking about the guys at HOT97, so we'll keep it at HOT97. This is a very regionally biased segment. So anybody who may not be from New York,
we'll try our best.
You may be like,
it's
what the fuck?
Mad New York
and
who
the fuck?
Yeah.
But we are from New York, as you all probably know.
Jersey. I'm Jersey, by the way.
We're from the tri-state area.
Tri-state.
We're from the tri-state area.
Yeah. Pierre from
Westchester. Big Westchester.
Rhode Island.
Oh, the biggest Westchester.
Tomato.
Whatever, nigga. Whatever, nigga.
In this past week, HOT97, the legendary HOT97 has been in the news. Summer Jam has been in the news.
Yeah.
The media personalities from there, the name, the brand, all of it has been in the news for the last week for all the wrong reasons. The only right reason has been Will Smith and Martin, and shout out to them for keeping the hip hop and going back to HOT97. But maybe they don't even know how out of touch HOT97 is.
And it's funny because if outside of New York, right? If you don't know what's going on in New York for the last 20 years, it is a battle between iHeart and HOT97.
Can I correct you real quick?
Please,
get back to your point.
Please.
There is no battle.
Damn.
Well, people can feel that way amongst themselves, though. Are you saying
nobody feels that way today?
I don't know that.
Only the people working in that building feel like that.
That's what I'm saying, amongst themselves, right? Like, if I work there, then nah, it's up and it's stuck. And, you know, I feel like when I was coming up, you kind of had to pick.
Yeah.
Like, I remember before we had aux cords and Bluetooth, nigga get in the car, he don't play the right one, he looking at you crazy, like, what's up with you?
When Angie Martinez left one for the other, that was
a big shift.
That was big. That was big, because Angie was once with HOT97 and she pivoted to 105.1. Yeah, Summer Jam has been coveted as New York's go-to concert.
Festival.
Every summer,
I want to say festival.
I agree.
And I think the word festival is very important because now today festivals are like prominent and popular. And HOT97 Summer Jam was the
V1 it was legendary.
Festival.
V1. I'm talking
even though it's a lot of the times it's in Jersey, by the way.
Come on now. Yeah, it used to be at MetLife. I'm talking like Jay-Z disrespecting Nas on these stages. Like, they've had very
legendary
iconic
It'll be
moments.
like Nicki Minaj. The lineup one year would be like Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Drake. Like, it was so good.
There's so much going on, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to read off the list of people who were just there. And then we can kind of get into
what happened this year.
What happened this year? Because, like you said, you have thoughts for the people that worked there, etc., and how things were done. So let's just run
performers.
Performers.
Okay.
Yeah, performers really quickly. Doja Cat and Friends was the headliner. Sexy Red, French Montana, DeVito, Lola Brooke, Cash Cobain, Bay Swag, Honey Baby, Fabio Foreign, 41, Sleepy Hollow. Again, this is before the change. We'll get to that. Connie Diamond. 310 Baby, Ty Dolla $ign and Friends. A Boogie was a celebrity host. We had Jadakiss, EPMD, Eric B and Rakim, Method Man and Redman, Lord Tariq, and Peter Guns. Of course, Funk Master Flex on the set. And we actually had a conversation about Summer Jam not too long ago when they first previewed it. And I personally said, man, nobody give a fuck about Doja Cat in New York. And I said that.
And I said I do.
Yeah, I know. And I was coming from a place of just knowing like how the Summer Jam lineups used to look.
Okay.
Right? Like,
all right.
This is one of the times I'm expecting to see a Cardi B.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to take away from how massive and how big Doja Cat is because I know what she is. But what Cardi B is to New York is...
It's just more fitting.
It's just more fitting, of course, right? So, when we first saw the lineup, we were a little bit confused because, hey, man, if you pass 34, you might not know majority of those names on that list, which is very interesting and kind of what I wanted to talk about here today. So do we feel like HOT97 has done a good job over the years maintaining the festival, or are they doing a bad job? Where you guys at with it?
Well, for me, when I first saw the list, sound is very random and it's very scattered. And I think one of the things that some of the popular festivals do today is curation. It's almost like a playlist, right?
Yeah.
Like people at Spotify, people at Apple, people at these DSPs, there is somebody in place who literally gets paid to curate a sound, a audience,
make sure it works.
A demographic. Like that is rule number one when putting together a festival or a playlist. Like the festival should almost mirror a playlist in some degree, in some facet.
That's a good way to put it.
Like there should be a theme.
It should be some type of theme, some type of overarching, hey, this is who we want and we're gonna bring them all. This just felt like we are desperate.
Let's get who we could get.
This just feels like we are going to try to pull from everywhere because we don't know. And when you read that list, it sounds like whoever's pulling the strings, I don't want to blame this on one person. I do understand that it may sound like we are talking about maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people at Hot 97 because there's only 1, 2.5 people relevant at Hot 97 today. So I don't want to like target it at one person, but whoever is putting this together, whether it be budgets or whether it just be people not knowing, and that has been the problem with this radio station for the last decade and a half, is that whoever is curating or doing anything is outdated. Like y'all know on this podcast last week, and even on my other podcast, Can't Afford Therapy, I am always a proponent for updating your software. Hot 97 has seemed like they are still operating on the iOS 0.5.
It's so interesting to me though, because like it's like you do need a platform that does kind of maintain that like OG hip hop brand, you know? And I feel like but then when they try to tap in with the younger generation, it like doesn't work because it doesn't feel authentic because that seems like that's what they're trying to do. But then when they don't update their software, it's very outdated. So that's just like a very interesting thing that I think about, especially with like New York legacy media.
It's so sad, bro.
You know what's funny?
What do you want? What should they do?
I think it's indecisiveness over there, right? And I want to bring up
like trying to do both,
or just trying to do a collection of everything, right?
And because just right before you go, so like because they're trying to do like both, sometimes it doesn't like translate well. So Method Man, he was on the lineup, and he said he's never doing Summer Jam ever again. And Method Man, you would think is like the target audience for Hot 97 listeners, and he said not our crowd at all. Thanks again, but never again. At this point, the generation gap is just too wide. He said that on Instagram. So
that was the first time I thought about like how festivals are kind of set up in terms of how they book their artists. Because to see and also I saw clips of Method Man performing with Redman, and they getting into it. Like,
they're doing the whole dance, they getting jiggy, they getting shoulders together, like niggas is mad. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting shoulders coordinated and shit. I'm liking it.
because they're from the era where you have to perform.
Where it's a show, absolutely. They're gonna put up a show regardless. And again, I'm looking at this list and I see, again, artists I fuck with because I'm in the know, right? Like I fuck with Cash, I fuck with Bay, I fuck with Honey Baby, Big Jersey, what up? I fuck with Favi, I fuck with 41. 41 is a drill group out of Brooklyn, but they don't keep it super, super gangster all the time. It's a variation of music. But when you look at the bottom part of the list, you still see a Jada Kiss, an EPMD, a Eric B, a Method Man, Redman, of course. So as I was watching kind of clips from that day when Summer Jam was occurring, because you know Hot 97 will take to their Instagram page or an Instagram story. And maybe it was how they posted or maybe it was scattered, but usually these festivals, they do try to post one after another. Like this person started the festival, this person's currently on, the next person's on, this person's ending. The lineup order wasn't good. What I mean by that is you can't intro the show with younger artists, then have the OGs come in the middle, then go back to the younger artists, then
like you can't have like sexy drill and then like
Method Man right after.
It's curation. The word is curation. Whoever they're trying to keep up with the times. It's like all of the creators, and actually Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith has said, I was late to the party when it came to YouTube. I was a linear guy. I was only on TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm on ESPN. I got the show on lock. I am him when it comes to this national TV airwaves. Like, that's me. But as far as my personal brand, as far as me expanding outside of the network, outside of the system, I was late to the party, right? And this is what Hot 97 looks like. They are just late to the party. So now they're trying to catch up by saying, oh, we're going to get the old but the new because we are hip hop and we are the gatekeepers and we are this. And it's like, yes, your history says it's super rich, but when it was time for you to pivot and go left, you went right. when everybody and everything told you, all of the data, all of the research, all of the algorithms, the SEO, all of these fucking terms that exist today that gave you the foresight, y'all refuse to go in that way for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't work there, but it's just a very outdated way of going about trying to obtain, keep an audience, and garner a new audience. Like y'all in no man's land.
Yeah.
Maybe like the strategy, as SaVon was saying, was off because it wasn't like very fluid. But now, like now that like I'm thinking about the people on the lineup, they really did try to pick like artists that do represent the youth, like Honey Baby, Cash Cobain. Like they really did select, you know, a solid group, but it just didn't like work because the strategy wasn't there.
I want to stay there, right?
What's going on, Need to Know family? Thank you so much for tuning into this episode, but we need to take a little break to give a shout out at our good friends at Underdog Fantasy.
With a 50% deposit match of up to $500 using code NEEDTOKNOW. That means new users can deposit up to $500 for up to $250 in bonus cash.
Yep, so like Alex said, if you want to deposit $10, that means you'll have a $5 bonus bet to play with. If you want to play a little bit higher than that, let's say $500, you get $250. So like Alex, like Regi said, use the code NEEDTOKNOW on Underdog Fantasy. Press pause. Make sure y'all download the app right now to get that bonus and get into the episode. Let's get it, y'all.
Also, some people that they added and took off, Sheff G and Sleepy Hallow. If you guys don't know who those two artists are,
why did they get taken off?
These two young men are from Brooklyn, and I kind of want to just give a little rundown real quick, right? Sleepy and Sheff G have had troubles with the law. Sleepy did a bid, he came back home. Sheff G is actually, at the time of this recording, currently out on $1 million bail right now. And the reason why they were taken off is because they decided to attend a Trump rally that was held in the Bronx. And we know that, right, SaVon, because they told us on their morning show, right?
They did. Let's do it. Let's see why they got taken off.
As I'm disgusted, hit them both with the button. As far as I'm concerned, I hit everybody at the station. Let's pull them off Summer Jam. I just want y'all to know that is me, Karen Rosenberg. I don't want them on Summer Jam.
Rosenberg.
But listen, put a face to it. I don't want him on Summer Jam. But just to be clear, he's laughing through that. You can't tell it's a big joke to him, which to me makes it in some ways even worse. Like that Make America Great Again, he could barely hold himself together from laughing.
Yeah, he was laughing.
What kind of endorsement is that, bro?
Well, that's the other part of the congrats.
Well, they go. Do you think?
The reason why I brought up their history with the law is that, again, you guys know what drill music is about, spinning and drilling. I find it interesting how Summer Jam or HOT97 never had an issue with any of the supposed things that they were quote unquote involved with in terms of maybe, you know, gangster shit, but they had a problem with what they decided to support.
Well, before you even continue, really
that's
quick,
very interesting to me.
The voice that our listeners, again, I know this is a very regional topic, so
I
don't want to assume everybody knows who that was. That was Peter Rosenberg, who has been a co-host on Ebro in the Morning. He's been a radio talent for a very long time, very established in the space. New York based at this time. He also dabbles in sports at the Yes Network at some point. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he's a very prominent figure in media. And that was his response when he saw Sheff G and
Sleepy Hallow.
Sleepy Hallow.
Yeah,
I was about to, you know how I know I'm different? I was gonna say Polo the Don.
Out of where?
What the fuck? Shout out to Polo the Don, but what?
But I don't know. That's why I just pointed that out. Like, hey, you got me, right?
That's like if we were talking about like Busta Rhymes and he says like Kid Cudi.
Yeah, man, I don't fucking know. But anyway, that was Peter Rosenberg who said out of his mouth, and y'all heard how animated, y'all heard the conviction in his voice when he said, I want them down. This is me. He pointed at himself. He called himself a Karen. He knew what he was doing in that moment. Based on that clip, because there's another clip that came out where he kind of retracts that. And I'm like, wait, hold up, nigga. I got to watch and see how you move. Again, I just think they are outdated. And there's no knock to what it is that you do. Someone like Martin, right? Somewhat like Martin. We just had a conversation about Martin. Martin, regardless of why he doesn't engage in the spotlight as much, he knows this was my time. And now I know when to pop out, right? He has the self-awareness to be like, you know what? Yeah. I can go here. When it's time to show up, I'm going to be there. But when it's not, I don't need to be there. I feel like some of the folks in media today, they just don't know. They are so out of touch. So a Rosenberg does some shit like this. Your words have power, right? And as somebody who is that old or older, I don't know how old the nigga is. The nigga's older. Your words have power. So when you put things out into the universe, it manifests things. Yeah. So whether you meant it, because in his apology video, which I will play shortly, he kind of takes the stance of, hey man, I'm just an entertainer.
What?
I didn't really mean for him to not be on the lineup. I love those guys, right? Like,
copy, please.
Again, I'm going to play the audio for y'all back to back, so you can just hear the difference in tone and delivery and just messaging. So let's get into the apology and then unpack the whole thing. That sound good, Alex?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, real quick update. In case you didn't get the message, I don't want to ruin a good story because I love a good story, but I have to be real. While I was like annoyed about the Sheff G, Sleepy Hallow, Trump thing,
gangster, come on.
I did not get them taken off of Summer Jam.
But gangster, you said it.
But you heard what he said, right? He said it. I want them off of.
That's what you said, twin. Why you doing all of that then?
I don't have the power to do that. Number two, I would never, even though it was annoying to me, and I disagree, I would never try to take money out of people's pockets. I've never done that in the history of my career.
I don't know what you did.
I have only tried to put money in people's pockets and supported more artists in this city than many people are aware of.
It didn't sound like
many of those artists are watching this right now.
But we caught you in 4K.
Matter of fact, feel free to support in the comments and spread this around, because a lot of people are spreading around that they think I had Sheff G and Sleepy Hallow removed from Summer Jam.
Because you said it, bro.
Wait.
First of all,
oh, this is gaslighting.
This is
gaslighting.
Summer Jam.
This is gaslighting.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see
was a
this.
whole
I saw the full shit.
Explain. It's not my business to explain.
It's gaslighting.
And I'm working on setting up an interview with them on the show right now. It is all love with me and those guys.
Yeah, I didn't see this. I love this.
So we got a call.
I disagreed, and we make jokes on the radio. We talk every morning. And some people may know that politically I disagreed with it, but that's okay. So I hate to ruin everybody's good story they're running with, but I'm...
No, but like, okay, like the thing is, like, he knows he was being recorded. He was like, I'm Karen Rosenberg. I want them off. Like, he knows the people saw that, right? And like, if you felt bad, if you regret it, you could just apologize for doing that instead of gaslighting us and be like, yo, I never said that. Like when we watch,
I don't have the power. Like, I hate when they.
This is crazy.
You know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Dream Team, Alex? You a sports guy.
Yeah.
I know you know. Reggie, you about the education.
Oh,
you know the Dream Team.
Mike,
Jordan,
Magic.
Yo, this one nigga. Yo,
come on.
Reggie, you my. I almost said you my ninja, but that's racist. You my nigga, bro.
Because I'm Asian.
You're stupid, yo.
But this reminds me of back when the Dream Team was conformed, whatever. There's rumors that Michael Jordan didn't want Isaiah Thomas on the team, right? But Michael Jordan has never said, I didn't want Isaiah Thomas on the team. You know what he did? He used his influence. He said, if that nigga plays, I'm not playing.
Great point.
And what do you think everybody's going to do when Michael Jordan says that? If he don't play, I don't play?
And most importantly, yo, Rosenberg, we wouldn't have got the information that it was you unless you told us.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that. Oh, I don't know where people are getting this theory from. Nigga, you said it.
It's gaslighting.
That's definitely gaslighting.
Yeah.
Like, listen.
You may not have the power to make the decision. And again, we talked about Stephen A. Smith a little bit a while ago. Yeah. Like, Stephen A. Smith, maybe you aren't the person who signs off on things, but some people,
he's the executive producer, though.
Rosenberg, you use your influence. You use like that is your platform, your influence. When you get on your flagship station, radio station show and says, I don't want him on, somebody hears that you're working with and somebody makes decisions. There is no coincidence. You cannot convince me that there is a coincidence that these two artists were removed from the lineup after Rosenberg, Peter fucking Karen Rosenberg says, hey, I want them off.
He says, I want them off the lineup, me, Peter. Like he said that, and we just played that for you guys. Like,
and to draw the line at Trump, granted, I don't give a fuck who
we didn't even get to that part.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck who you vote for. I'm very big on that. Everybody makes decisions that behooves themselves. This is not a politician podcast. This isn't a political podcast, anything of that nature. Thank you, SaVon. Shit, it was frazzling my brain. But to see y'all draw the line at that and y'all had nothing to say with maybe certain things that they've been involved with speaks volumes to me. It makes it seem like, all right, cool, you don't really give a fuck about real matters. You give a fuck about backlash and how things look. The optics, right? Because that first video you played me, SaVon, it sounded like, yo, everybody gonna be behind us.
Yeah, I think he said that because he thought it was gonna like blow up very well. Like he thought everyone was gonna rally behind Peter Rosenberg and be like, yeah, you're taking a stand.
Which is crazy to me because if Trump and his people and his team had the insight enough to invite Brooklyn drill artists who have immense effect on the youth, how could you possibly think? How could you possibly depict that they would side with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Again, you can vote who you want to vote for. This is not that type of podcast, but to see them draw the line at Trump at a political view,
it's selective outrage.
That's definitely selective outrage. Thank you, Pierre. That's a great wording. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's so weird.
And also, it's just another part of that too is like this is a very slippery slope because once you start not policing, but like giving people opportunities based on who they're voting for, like they literally took away their opportunity because they showed support for Trump.
Yeah,
that just like where is the line drawn to like who you work with based on political affiliate? Like I understand we all want to take a stance for something and we're all passionate. They're hosts, like they say their opinion all the time, but it's just a very slippery slope when you start doing stuff like that, honestly.
And then the thing with me is like, if you really of the culture, you know these two niggas got a little shaky past, right? You know these niggas be out doing shit, maybe whatever the case may be, right? So you understand, like, if you really of the culture, you see the play.
Yeah, facts.
Some plays don't need to be explained. Yeah. So if you see these two guys with the former presidents who have pardoned niggas,
Kodak Black,
why the fuck are you gonna sit here and highlight the fact like, oh,
and then take me off the lineup?
Like, I want them off the lineup. Again. First off, real quick, Alex, I'm so sorry.
You go.
The festival, you were the leading industry folks in this space. You guys no longer have that juice. Y'all need every single thing that you can get that will garner people to this show. Your show went from, and let me not even put out fake facts. It was the biggest thing in the region. I'll say that. Growing up for me, Summer Jam was the it concert, was the it festival. Like Regi said, you could fuck around and have a Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Jay-Z. Not like, you could fuck around and have every single star-powered artist on this lineup because one, it was New York. Two, it was Hot 97. The history in Hot 97 is rich. The personalities at Hot 97 is rich. It is embedded in hip hop history. We could go as far back as Biggie and Tupac and 50 Cent, Game, Hove, Angie Martinez, Cypher Sounds. Like there was a Funk Flex. It is so rich that somehow over the last decade, y'all have fucking fumbled that.
It's crazy. It's super crazy.
And shit like this is on full display for people like us who see through the bullshit.
Yeah. And again, right, it's to the point you made earlier, people do things that make sense for them, right? Or people do things that behoove them. That's what I said when we was first talking about politics when I first brought it up, right? I just said Sheff G's on $1 million bail.
Yeah.
Y'all know what bail means. That means the trial coming.
Like it's not over.
It's not over. And again, I don't give a fuck who you support, but if I was them and I seen what he just did for Kodak Black.
You're saying you're about to go to Trump rally
if
too?
I was,
it's a no-brainer at that point.
If I was them.
Yo, Regi, real quick, $1 million bail.
If he was Sheff G and I was Polo the Dawn. I'll be right there with you, gang.
That joke landed.
There with you, gang.
That joke
he
landed.
done seen a nigga pardon Kodak Black, and he's assuming and predicting by the time that his trial starts, Trump will probably be in office. Again, people are doing things to behoove themselves. So to make a decision on behalf of everyone is crazy to me.
But you gotta, and again, it just speaks to like how out of touch some people are. And there's nothing, let me not say that. It is something wrong with it. Because at some point you gotta get out the way. Some point you gotta like adjust. Some point you gotta like self-reflect. But for you not to have the wherewithal or maybe maybe somebody checked him after. Like
somebody definitely did.
It sucks.
He got a call.
Because he's on Ebro's show, right? This is Ebro in the morning. And Ebro has a position at Apple, right? And when I see Ebro on Apple compared to when I see him on Hot 97, and again, this is very regional, so I get it. If some of y'all in Nebraska don't know what Hot 97 and Ebro in the morning is, that is okay, right? But Ebro,
these are nationally syndicated shows, though.
Hot 97 nationally syndicated?
I also feel like it's an interesting conversation.
But regardless.
Somewhere.
You can listen to it somewhere.
You can listen to it somewhere.
That's on YouTube.
That's as national as you get.
The whole world.
You ain't lying. And I'm not trying to knock nobody.
No, you're just curious.
I think there is a difference when you see Ebro when he's on his Apple show with Nadeska and Low. I think it's very different than when I see him next to Rosenberg and Laura Styles. And again, no shade at Laura Styles. I think Laura Styles, she just stays out the way. She does her job. She is like,
and she's very consistent.
She's very consistent in what it is that she does.
Yeah.
But I believe Rosenberg, he attempts to be a lot more outspoken, and it just never lands culturally.
Oh my God, can I just a perfect example of this, Peter Rosenberg. Every time people say his name, I don't know why I always think of this 10 times out of 10. He had Kelly Rowland on the show. Does anyone know about? He had Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland, the most magnificent, beautiful, talented icon.
Yeah.
Like, and this is like not recent, like, but like a few years ago. So it was like well into like she was like older, and then he asked her like, basically the question was like, so what does it feel like to just like always be second in command, just like sitting next to Beyonce all the time? Like, what does that feel like? And like,
oh my God,
I was just like, you just cannot ask that. Like at this, like. It maybe if it was like the first year of like Destiny's Child, they were maybe. But as a grown ass man and just asking this accomplished, stunning woman this, like why? I just always think about that. And if you don't see what's wrong with that question, guys, like it is just
because what if Kelly would have asked him that with Ebro?
It's just like, why?
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
And she handled it with grace. She was like, you know what? Yeah. Light attracts light. Like, I think we're both shining. Like, she really handled it like a queen. But like, I just always think about that. And I just think that represents a lot of his interviewing style. No offense.
Now that we talking about this, I didn't anticipate us doing like a deep dive on Hot 97.
I anticipated it.
I really didn't think like
you got some qualms.
No, but because growing up and being so, I like to, because me and Pierre actually had a conversation over the weekend about the golden era of podcasts. In my opinion, for urban podcasts, right? Yep. It was the days of the early Joe Budden podcast. It was when Dinnerland had everything on lock.
What is that,
2015 to about 2018.
Oh my God, the Bodega Boys.
You know what I'm saying? The Bodega Boys, they were super a part of that. Combat Jack, Tax Stone.
R.I.P. Jack.
The early iteration of the Joe Budden podcast. Even early Brilliant, like it was just this small.
The Wild Wild West. That was like 2012 Twitter.
It was just, bro, and that's when I got introduced to podcasts, right? Yeah. And so at that time, I was working in a warehouse, so I don't have to deal with people. I could just put my headphones in and listen to everything.
Yeah,
unlimited hours. Yeah. I would listen to everything from Joe to Combat Jack, rest in peace. Tax Stone to Brilliant Idiots.
So you were working in a warehouse, right?
Van Lathan. I was working.
You got some Dave East on your playlist, right?
I have all the Dave East.
No, that's a warehouse nigga special.
All the Dave East.
Now, all my niggas that work.
During those years,
all my niggas that work 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., they got every last Dave East album in there. I'm sorry, keep going.
Nah, you're good. But for me, I just remember at that point, I was familiar. I was a lot more familiar with Ebro and Hot 97 at that time. And I feel like Ebro, his personality, his viewpoints, his messaging, his delivery, I feel like he should have a lot larger of a pool of people who are like invested in him. But I feel like his surrounding cast on that show, and particularly Ebro in the Morning, it pulls him down.
But let's not forget though, too.
Maybe even subconsciously. I don't know.
But let's not forget too, right? He was also viewed as the old nigga that was hating.
You're right.
And I remember specifically with
I got
you. Fuck me being right. I remember specifically with the Uzi situation. Remember the Uzi situation, bro?
I don't.
Where he was hating?
When he was hating hard, I forgot what it was. I think that's part of the reason why, right? So now the kids who are older in their latter 20s and their mid 20s, they remember how they treated artists like Uzi, and then when they got number ones and everything, they kind of changed their tone.
Yeah.
Also, like his literal handle on everything, his screen name is Old Man Ebro. I feel like he just like has stuck with that persona, and I respect it though, because like you know, you gotta have branding. So
absolutely.
You think it's to his detriment at this point?
I don't know, because it's like that. It's his thing. I don't know if that's, I don't know.
That's a good point. I think it's a little half and half.
Yeah.
To SaVon's point about how he sees Ebro as two different people at Apple Music and at Hot 97.
For sure.
Absolutely second.
Yeah.
Because I do digest a lot of the Apple Music content that's posted on YouTube with Nadeska and Low Key.
Yeah.
And The Ebro I see on there is he seems to kind of very seasoned, but also he doesn't die on his old man hill as much. Like he's pretty open. Relaxed. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I've seen Low Key, who was younger than Ebro. He's kind of been the guy that been like, yo, Low Key, you're going a little bit too hard with some of these acts that maybe people don't understand.
Close-minded, like
but then as soon as I see him back at Hot 97,
nah, I think
maybe he switched it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they fit where they are because even Peter Rosenberg, when he's on ESPN Radio, it's almost night and day difference.
Yeah. So. You ain't seen him on WWE? You know, Rosenberg do WWE too.
Yeah, maybe his role on the show is very, very, very old man Ebro when he's on with his Hot 97 cast. And then with the Apple Music stuff, it's more like a relaxed music conversation.
He's very relaxed. And he's more open to new stuff on Apple Music.
And also, you need, in this hip-hop space, you do need people who have that like old man persona just to like keep those values and just like views from that time. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like, and this is the last thing, and then we kind of move on.
Hey, we pivot.
But when it comes to somebody like a Rosenberg, who is the black equivalent? When I say that, who is the person that could go from hip hop to sports, baseball, New Jersey Nets, Brooklyn Nets, and wrestling?
Armand Sadler.
Yeah. And stay busy. Stay busy.
Okay.
New Stay Busy episodes coming out.
Was that the question or like were you going somewhere?
I was just saying like the black at some point and shout out to Armand. That's the guy.
No, he actually does. He does do that.
That's his op. Armand got an op now. Armand, when I see you got a new op, nigga, we're gonna have to talk.
That's a crazy one-on. That's a crazy.
I can see it. That's
Armand versus Peter Rosenberg is sick.
I just become rivals type shit. And Armand,
but
right?
no, that's what and again, man, like I don't even know. I was just really disappointed in Hot 97 over the last week.
Yeah.
Up until I saw Martin and Will, I was like, holy shit, Martin and Will went to Hot 97. But outside of that, bro, like it's just so outdated. And it's sad because they were a major staple. Like they were the radio, like on both coasts. When the world was divided, when hip hop was divided in the West Coast and East Coast, Hot 97 was the one staple where you couldn't deny.
And Charlemagne, Envy, and Yee teaming up did not help them.
Not at all.
That did not help them.
Even on at all. Whenever I'm on my commute or in the car in the morning, I used to always go between either 105.1, which is Power 105, or 97.1, I think. 97.
Yep.
These days, Hot 97 is never even a thought. I go right to I go right to Power 105.
I'm just happy you still listen to the radio.
Yeah.
I do that too sometimes.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I know this was a regionally biased conversation, but if you're somebody that doesn't or who isn't familiar, please go tap in. Let us know y'all thoughts on it.
Also, if you're from like LA or like a really big city down south or something, like maybe tell us what's going on with your legacy radio, staples in your city. That'll be very interesting. Literally, write us a paragraph in the comments. I'm interested.
Yeah.
And I hope somebody at Hot 97 heard us.
Salute.
I don't know.
I really do. No, I hope that they understand. Like,
they got some cool young people in the building. Shout out to Mia Bell.
Okay.
I like her stuff. They got some young people in the building. See, a lot of the times with these companies is you got to have the want to make the change with the younger people or the people that's next up.
Man. Like, please, like,
but let's go to another region.
I got you.
That was
Gwan Delilah.
Gwan, hold up, nigga. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true.
That ain't Snow Day.
Hey there, Delilah.
It's a plain white tees, right?
Worry about the distance.
See, I know some white shit.
Nah, but I feel like we needed to start with
this. We need to reference this.
I'm with you.
The pure, like,
I'm with you.
Stage one.
Facts.
I was like, where's the accent go?
Like, Goku goes Super Saiyan. Oh, what you do to me? Oh, what you do to me?
Sing that shit.
Oh, what you do to me? Like, we need just this version. Because we're gonna get into some like
what you do to me,
some like treacherous territory.
I hope Kieran mutes the audio from that. You just hear SaVon singing.
Pray to God he doesn't.
We might get copyrighted. So
that is a
we might have
to take it to getting fucking fire. No.
Stupid.
Yeah, like.
Nah, Ken, I'm keeping you. Fuck what that nigga talking about. Fuck what that nigga saying. Word.
Be your home man, your biggest op.
They do.
Your home man be your biggest
I told you
op.
my favorite white in the back.
That is very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the original version.
Right.
Hey there, Delilah.
Shout out to Plain White Tee.
Y'all familiar?
Yeah. Plain White Tee.
It's a classic. And I feel like sometimes classics shouldn't be redone. I feel like that was enough. Sometimes you receive things, you get things. It's almost like what's the white chick songs?
Vanessa Colton. 1,000 Miles, I think, by Vanessa Colton.
Miss you. Like, and now I wonder. Like,
if I can
all right, nigga.
You
was ready. He was waiting for this moment. You hear him?
Yo, Vanessa Colton also has.
Oh shit, he knows more slaps.
Another track called "White Horse" is fire.
Oh shit, you know more slaps about her?
Yeah, I went to a PWI, so all these.
Got
staples,
you.
I went to a PWI.
Same. I just closed my ears when they played that shit.
Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba. I didn't realize that was like white people ritual.
I didn't know
when
that
song
either.
come on, like
it's
like Vibes Cartel for white people.
Like when that shit come on, they start praying.
Facts.
Like when Sweet Caroline come on, like wow.
No.
Kieran's back here shaking his head. Yes.
It was no. I messed that up. It's like a dreams and nightmares for white people. Sweet Caroline.
It might be a Catholic song the way they love it. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Fuck it.
Gwan Delilah. No, I'm late cause there's better traffic. I just showed my dog your Grammy. Said he knows a man that slapped it. I'm so cheesed. Your mademoiselle when nights are geek. I'm bent low key. Gwan Delilah, double date me if you like me. Brought my cronem for your bestie. Sorry, he's wearing a shiesty, he's not beat. It's just too smoky in these streets. You're looking sweet.
Right here we go.
Oh, don't you act in me. No, there's a 40 in my jeans.
That nigga needed that 44 weeks ago when Kendrick Lamar was on your ass, nigga. Bring that 40 out. Bring that 40 out. And I ain't talking about 40 in the studio, nigga.
He just found the 40?
Bring that 40 out. You know why? You know why he needed that 40, my nigga?
That's fire.
What's fire?
I like that.
What is fire?
Everything
What is fire about? Because ain't nothing fire. You don't. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to fucking hear you after this shit, nigga.
I guess they cleared it up.
Fuck your 40.
Mustard on the beat, ho, freak, ho.
Do you freak, ho, fake man from the Everlands? Here, freak, ho.
Like him T-So. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see content?
I'm not gonna let y'all forget.
Nah,
Cause I had the Drake cape on.
Yeah, I know.
I said he was better than niggas. I said he make everything sound better.
Look at what you're making SaVon do.
But listen, you didn't make Hey Delilah sound better when this shit was the last thing I heard.
So niggas. Just go with him. You know I got some hoe in him.
I don't want to hear Hey
I heard you like him young.
After a nigga said, I heard you like him young. And you better not go to Cell Block 1. And you a calling that. Nigga, fuck your Delilah. Nigga, go get a tulip, motherfucker.
Okay, well, but I mean, people have said we are at the time of the recording, we are still confused if this was actually, you know, Drake's doing.
Oh, you know what?
I saw Drake posted on his story.
But that doesn't mean he.
I know what you're saying, Regi, but this is what I'm saying, right? If you posted that on your story, bro, and didn't clarify that it was AI and you're just playing on with a joke, that's on you, bro. That's on you.
I take everything I said back. That may be AI.
I was hoping it was AI.
And if it's AI, I'm sorry, Drake.
Wait, so he's saying that that's him on this track?
He reposted on his story. And he's following the guy.
It looks like it.
What do you mean? What do you mean it looks like?
It looks like he's saying
he posted on the story.
It looks like he's saying it's his because he when he posted it, he didn't say this is not me.
Got you.
Remember? Yeah, he didn't say
he is a troll.
Wait,
he
so
does
is
play internet
Snow
games.
Day,
it's artist. He literally posted a screenshot of the song on SoundCloud and posted on his story.
Yeah. Okay,
Drake. Yeah. So when I see you do that, you're taking ownership of it.
That's on fire though.
You know what I'm saying?
What was fire?
I like,
it's funny.
I like everything about it.
You don't.
Oh my gosh.
You
Before we get serious
it's
though.
Different. Yeah.
What we taking? Delilah or Grippy?
Grippy.
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 I'm taking Delilah.
I'm taking Grippy.
Grippy.
Now she's strictly dickly.
Specifically. Come on. Specifically.
I'm trying to bag you specifically.
And I wanted to note that because these are the two some of the two releases post the battle that we're hearing from J. Cole and Drake.
On top of that, J. Cole deleted 7 Minute Drill and Drake deleted the Hard Part 6 from his Instagram. They both got swept. It's crazy out here. This is insane.
Drake on a remix is fire. Yo, matter of fact, if Drake is doing this, I need to hear Drake on Lost in Japan by Shawn Mendes.
You getting freaky.
That was so specific.
I don't even know what that sound like.
Fire, bro.
Yo, SaVon.
He's hating.
What? Not fuck him up. I'm gonna do my stuff.
Not us all knowing the lyrics.
And it's probably
A minor.
You wasn't getting me on camera saying that one. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about that motherfucker. But like, nah, I don't want to hear no Hey Delilah after that bullshit came to your doorstep, my nigga. Like, come on, fight back.
To Reggie's point, the song isn't on DSPs as of right now.
Okay,
it is on SoundCloud, so that's interesting. I wanted to ask you guys, or I guess just speak about Drake, of course. It looks like he's kind of joking his way out of this shit.
That was my exact point.
Right?
But are you done?
No, keep going. I want you to add on to it.
So you know how he ended with, on his Instagram story, he said, summer vibes up next. Like, that was his white flag. I think it was extremely clear. It's no debate. Like, that was his white flag, guys. He said, summer vibes up next. That was fun, cool. And then since then, he went on Sexy Red song, You My Everything, and had just like a very just whatever, chill verse, funny song, whatever. And this, the whole Gwan Delilah.
Right.
So I feel like he's trying to like joke and be like doing these unserious tracks. But I don't know if they're landing because we know he's secretly dying inside, right?
And he's been rumored to. He's supposed to drop 2 songs with Camila Cabello. Is that
yeah.
Those songs are still not released yet, and I'm sure that those would be some pretty high vibe music. Yeah. So to see him, and maybe the song is coming. You know, we don't know, but at the time of this recording, it's not out yet. But they keep previewing it and promoting it, and even someone brought it up when he was in the midst of the rap beef, like, "Yo, he holding on to the Camila Cabello tracks, let her drop." So to
you're dropping this shit,
right? So to see you drop this is like, all right, cool. Are you joking your way out of this?
I'm gonna say everything.
He's trying.
Everything we just heard about Hey Delilah from Drake, it was AI. So that way, it protects me from having to stand on everything I just did. But it's AI. It's not confirmed.
I don't know. Yeah.
If it comes out on DSPs, then I'll change my tune. But as of right now, that's an AI song, and he still has a chance to fight back.
Another reason why it might not come out on DSP, Snow Day is
who that?
He's an IG comedian of sorts, or a TikTok rapper.
He's from Toronto,
That's why I'm
he's a parody guy.
That's why I'm confused because that is Snow Day. It's not Drake. So
wait, which part?
Snow Drake had
Drake had a few parts on it.
On that song, you didn't hear it?
No, because I'm looking at the lyrics and there's nothing with Drake. I just confused myself with Genius.com. They don't have. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that was the part SaVon just played. That was Drake's part.
Yeah.
And if you
want to hear it again,
play for her again.
I heard it.
Play the fire.
Gwan Delilah, no, I'm late cause there's better traffic. I just showed my dog your Grammy. Said he knows a man that slapped it. I'm so cheese.
Nah, that's not Drake.
Fire.
That's not Drake.
That's
not Drake.
Bro.
As I'm listening,
it's Drake.
That is AI. That's not Drake. It's not Drake. It's not Drake. It's Drake. I'm sorry. I didn't say that.
I read Genius.com wrong. Sorry, guys. Just ignore everything I said.
That's not Drake.
It does sound a little bit pitched higher.
It's not Drake.
Yeah, it's Drake. Because, if it's supposed to be a parody, I'm sure it's not supposed to sound its sexiest or its best.
No,
if he did this at any other point in his career, it would we would have loved it, but not right now, Drake.
SaVon over there, Cope.
It's not Drake. It's not Drake.
Cope.
It's not Drake.
This stage is called denial.
No, that's not Drake, bro. That's not Drake. It's not Drizzy.
Now, Snow Day has been previewing and making jokes about this version of Hey There Delilah he's done since late last year of 2023. So it seems like. And he's also made a lot of content surrounding Drake. So it's as if he's kind of manifested his parody dream. Like, man, like the shit I've been joking about on TikTok, on Instagram. Even at the time, as to where they were previewing that Drake was featured on the song, I went on his IG account. Respectfully, bro only had like 3-4K followers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which made me be like, okay, this guy doesn't seem to be like an artist.
He might be AI.
He's real.
Four Bats?
Four Bats is not AI.
He is evil
He's not. Yeah.
What's the
What's
the gay nigga?
I don't know. You tell me.
The nigga that be rapping with the devil?
Saucy Santana?
No.
Oh, Lil Nas X.
Oh,
they do look a little like.
Four Bats is just evil.
Saucy just called it straight. My fault.
Why his evil twin?
In the club.
No, mama, you said a gay nigga. I thought of a gay nigga that make me.
Hold on. I ain't gonna do.
Yo, bleep this whole segment, please.
No, because they are gay.
Yeah.
So like, what they're saying is not problematic.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah.
But like, when I hear Drake, I don't want to hear that.
I thought of a gay person that makes music.
I did.
I need to hear like this. And shout out to Thames.
I'm on the way. Yeah, leak some shit.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. This is real.
It's real?
This is real.
Okay.
This is from Tom.
This shit is so hard.
We love when Drake is in this bag.
Like family. See, when he do this shit, look, undefeated. Look.
Do the remix. Drop this out officially.
That could save him. Because he said summer vibes.
Because Thames just dropped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she's dropping
perfect,
an album.
Actually, yeah.
She just dropped the Tiny Desk.
Yep.
Drake, put this out.
Nothing. You're my everything.
This is
what's confusing me. Me and you. Only me and you.
That's Tim's Me and You. That's the version that's unreleased with Drake on it. I don't know if it's like a reference track or whatever. I got this version before the actual version was released.
Right.
So when this is a real version. This is not AI. This is actually Drake. So if Drake gets into that bag, maybe that can save him. But hey there, Delilah, that's not gonna do it, bro. And please don't claim that.
That's part of what's confusing me. If I'm Drake, I already know by default what Controller and One Dance.
Yeah, he can win the people back with that shit.
Like, if I'm Drake, I already know that, right? And we already, like, to your point, he already got one in the tuck with a Thames, who's super big. Yeah. He could go back, do one with WizKid. Like, I'm just so confused. That's why it's making me think, okay, you're purposely trying to joke, as if on some shit where it's like, you guys think you guys can tell me what to do type vibe.
Or he's like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm a joke. I'm unserious.
So
like,
glad you brought that up. Because I think if that is his mindset right now, I think when after years passed and he looks back in hindsight about how he went about things, that he probably would have taken a bit more seriously. Like right now, I'm sure he's probably like, fuck these dudes, fuck everybody, they hate me, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm sure. But when you 5-10 years from now, are you gonna really be able to be okay with the decisions you're making right now? I don't know. I don't know.
Before we move on from Thames, I just have to say this. This has like no point whatsoever. I have no follow-up, but J. Cole's supposed to be featured on Thames' album. I'm very curious because she's obviously an Afrobeats artist. So, and then the last thing he did was Grippy. So I don't. Yeah. Oh, he is trying to collect every Infinity Stone.
He is.
I said this.
That's the horny.
You did say that last week. And he has the K-pop Infinity Stone.
The horny Infinity Stone.
Who has the Jersey Club Infinity Stone? Does Drake? No
Jersey
one, right?
Club? Jersey
that's
Club?
another Infinity Stone, guys. So
I think Uzi the only one that got it. You gotta go through Uzi.
Yeah.
Nicki.
Yeah. Nicki caught one.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
With everybody. Yeah.
Nicki definitely caught one.
Thames got a release date for that yet?
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Actually, by the time it's recording, it might already be out. It's just
I'm excited for that.
Oh, so excited. It's interesting to me how we haven't even seen Kendrick Lamar. Except for a Chanel ad he did.
He did what he had to do and dipped.
And like, this is the version of Drake that we're having to see continuously from week to week to week. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I think it's dope when like we insert our bias into the podcast. Like,
I love it.
So Regi, like keep doing that because it empowers me to get my bias. Nah, because we was talking about like claiming things on stories and all this other shit.
Nah, claim some shit.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can't. You edging the people.
Cook.
I like sometimes you gotta just tease it.
Nah, don't edge them like that. They trying to get off.
Sometimes.
Finish.
Yo, you ever got teased?
Yeah.
Like anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Do it.
But
I'm so confused right now.
Me too. Do it.
No, but so I say all that to say. Actually, before we even get to my shit, yo, Pierre.
Talk to me.
There was so much back and forth.
No, it was. That was like mental back. Like I just did mental. I gaslit myself. I gaslit myself.
Yeah.
Yo, Pierre.
Talk to me.
I feel like we're like deep enough in this podcast.
Okay.
Where we got some bags on the table, the visuals, y'all can see us. Hey, we got red, we got silver, we got all this other
red,
stuff.
Silver, red.
And this is all you before we get into like my bias.
he said red, silver, red.
Yeah, red, silver, red.
And I want you guys to open it in that sequence. So SaVon, you'll go, right? Hit the camera, boom. SaVon, you'll go first.
For those who can't see, explain what's happening.
Yeah. So I was thinking about you guys over the weekend, as I usually do. And
my guy.
You know, I just wanted to say I really appreciate y'all.
Wow.
I just don't know if we're walking into a joke right now. That's why.
No, Pierre, we are.
No, it's love.
Can I guess what it is?
After this.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
So then, I was thinking about you guys, and I was like, how can I best show my love and my appreciation for you guys? So I went to the store, and then I got what I got.
Okay.
Alex, you had a question?
Is it a bobblehead?
Nah.
All right, never mind.
That was so specific. Why was
I will say this. It's fire.
Okay. It's fire?
All right, bet. So you want SaVon to open it first?
Yeah.
All right, SaVon.
Wait, do I go like right after him, or do I let SaVon have his moment?
I'll cue you. I'll let you know.
All right, cool.
Bet.
I can follow instructions.
Pierre, shout out to Pierre. Anybody who's new to the podcast, Pierre is our official, unofficial fourth co-host on the podcast. He is also our videographer extraordinaire.
Absolutely,
He's
in-house
a producer on the
director.
pod. He is all encompassing of the podcast.
Yes.
He bought us gifts. I'm going to open my gift.
Okay.
I'm taking out this.
All right.
That's cute.
All right, he laughing already. We fucked. What's funny? What's funny?
I see where we going.
Okay.
I see where we going with this.
Some red solos.
He got me some red solos.
Where you at? With it?
I think I know where we
wonder
going.
what this could possibly be.
Wait, before you open it, take a guess.
I got red solo cups. Anybody who doesn't see
Who can't see, the audio listeners.
It's a sweater. I'm kidding. Okay. It's a bottle.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
I'll take some red solos. I need them.
Hold on. Hold on, Pete. Hold on, Pete. My shit a little light. You saw my shit here?
What you got, Reg? What happened?
What you got, Reg? Let me see.
I want to see
What you trying to say?
Wow.
Some motherfucking milk.
Some milk.
Fire, some Tuscan milk.
Yeah, you good, Pete?
Tuscan
I'm
milk.
lactose intolerant.
No, she don't. The fuck, nigga. All right, so you want me to open my
We
shit?
are bleeping that.
Yes. Like, yo, like, what the fuck?
I never have bleeps.
I fucking hate it.
But y'all
bro.
are about to honor that bleep. Thank
Yes,
you.
we are bleeping that. Like, what is wrong with him, yo? What's going on today?
Should we not bleep?
So you saying it should have been chocolate milk?
This nigga got her milk.
I don't want to snort into the camera right now.
I'm sorry.
Because what the fuck going on in here today?
Oh my God, I'm crying.
All right, Alex, your turn.
I ain't gonna lie, we gonna have to take my shit back. This shit light. This shit feeling real light for the people. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even drink milk.
Nah, I got you.
You got me?
Alex, the one that you got, that's the one that you have is the piece de resistance.
Okay.
So that's what's gonna
some
bring
more
us all
Creole.
together.
All right.
Some more Creole.
Let me see. All right, I see a little.
Yeah, open that up.
All right,
open
that thing
What?
up.
Pierre, what do you
wrapped up
have
and
us
shit.
doing? Like
All right.
the fact that he
Open
went to wrap this too, just to do this.
So I need y'all.
Oh no!
Hold
No,
on.
no, I know exactly what that is. I'm not doing it.
Hold
Pierre,
on.
I have boundaries. I have been to therapy. No, I haven't, but I'm not doing it. I am not doing it.
I think
I know what that is. Like
I think
I've
you'll
seen
be
people.
great at it, though, Reggie.
I will probably be the best at it because I'm very good at spice and I'm
Yeah.
Korean. But no, I'm not doing it.
Can you read
Alex, yeah.
what you got?
I have one Pocky, one chip challenge chip, Carolina Reaper, and Naga Viper Pepper.
Yeah.
You thought that would be good for me,
No,
huh?
I'm telling you, it's the smoothest chip ever made in the history of life.
How about me and you switch places and the three men do it?
No.
So
That's not allowed.
You want me to do the one chip challenge with SaVon?
So you guys are gonna break that into three.
Are you guys
gonna
gonna
break
do
that
it?
into three and then eat it.
Wait, but is that only one chip in the box?
Yeah, but you guys can cut it or break it up into three.
Gotta smell this shit first. It's not
So-
smelling like nothing. I'm scared.
It's very
How's
hard.
your spice tolerance, SaVon?
I like spice.
Okay, he says he's willing to do it.
I told you I like Ice Spice last
Yay.
week.
All right, so we about to split this in half?
I fuck with Ice Spice for real.
Oh, you guys are gonna do it?
Hell yeah, man. We're
Wow!
gonna
Shout out to you guys.
All right. I'm taking
Wait, hold up.
Wait, give him, and then that's
Why
how.
that shit so dark?
because that's what the chip. Oh shit!
Well,
I don't know. I just smelled it.
Wait,
I don't know.
Regular, for the listeners.
What a milk.
Alex decided, Pierre is asking us to do the one chip challenge.
Thank you guys for doing it because I know I'm not gonna do it.
For our audio listeners, please.
I've seen the reactions.
Tap into YouTube.
Real quick.
You might actually need the milk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tap in the cup, nigga.
What is Pierre? Explain, nigga. They have the cup.
Yeah, you're being such a bad host.
No, I'm watching you guys. I'm enjoying myself watching you guys about to indulge.
Explain what this chip is.
The one chip challenge it's a chip challenge to see if you can withstand the deliciousness and the nutrition that's in the chip.
Nigga, I'm scared.
It's really good for you. It's really good for you.
Bro, tell the truth. What the fuck is the one chip challenge?
The one
because
chip,
I have bought mad bags of chips in my life, and one chip ain't never.
Pierre, I think we should just let them go into a blind.
Yeah, go ahead.
It'll be funnier like that.
I think you guys.
But we got an audience.
I'm going
first. You guys really like it. It's really healthy.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so healthy that most people can't really withstand the health and the nutrition.
You want me to take it or not?
Do we have? Wait,
yeah, do it.
Go ahead.
If I'm gonna be honest. If we take this chip, the show's over.
Yeah, I know. This shit over.
So do we got any topics we care about before doing
real
this
quick.
chip?
I thought I was going to get some more off on Drake. Oh, shit, never mind. Fuck Drake.
No, I think we had a good Drake convo. And
we cool.
But we had only Eminem left on the docket. And, milk, white stuff,
All right, so let's play Eminem. Then we going to get into
let's
it.
Play M.
No, let's do the chip thing
I'm doing
now.
this shit right now, nigga.
Let's do it while we play Eminem.
I do while we play
it. No, because we might have to copyright.
Alex, break it for SaVon.
I got. I'm good. I'm good.
We might have to copyright this. Just do it.
Eminem challenge.
Okay.
Eminem chip challenge. Take one.
And this is what boundaries look like, ladies. When you want to say no, say no. I can't believe you guys are doing this. Pierre.
I'm not eating the whole thing.
Okay, fine. Take a bite.
Wait, hold up. Alex
Oh my god, no, Alex, the whole thing. Alex, do it. Come on. It's too late. Oh my god, he's crying, Pierre. Look what you did. Wait, are they allowed to drink the milk or?
Yeah, you can drink the milk at any point.
Alex, how you feel?
This shit got some kickback.
You ate the whole. Wait, SaVon, you ate the whole chip also? All right, so for the listeners here, Alex ate the whole chip, and SaVon also ate the whole chip.
Their reaction isn't that bad. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, he's crying!
It's the after, y'all. It's the after.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
You gotta fight through that motherfucker.
He's fight, nigga. Now, ladies, let's switch to some good music. This is what boundaries look like. You could say no if you don't want to, because I was not peer pressured. I remember taking Dare as a kid.
What the fuck is that?
I say no to bad influences. And now look at me. And while these two hooligans, thank you.
What is this?
It's the Need to Know podcast. What you need to know?
Regi, go.
Oh no! This is bad. Oh my god! Pierre! Oh my god. Pierre, what just happened? I'm worried.
Nah, to be honest, I'm crying, but I'm worried also.
That is why I didn't do it, because I've seen that before. I've seen people faint, Pierre. That's why I didn't do it.
Alex,
I think they're throwing up right now.
They ate all the chips.
Because they also had milk with it, and milk is bad.
It's bad? Nah, milk is supposed to be good.
I don't know if I could laugh right now, or if I'm
we need a camera. We need a camera to film what they have going on right now.
Or I don't know if they're going to be mad at us if I go film them.
No, let's do it.
Should we send Cam or you?
I'll go.
Do I just sit here?
No!
Wait, that's a mirror.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's back. He's alive, guys. Yo, this audio is about to... This audio... Are you...
Oh, shit!
Damn, I was worried, friend. We need the camera on him. Oh my god, my heart is beating so fast. I was so worried.
You gotta fight through that shit.
We did the 1 chip challenge. I'm not a.
I'm worried about SaVon. I think he's
Where's he was outside. Go check him.
Yo, say. What happened? You good? It went in your eye?
Nah, my stomach. It's not fun for real.
Are we leaving all this audio in?
Sorry.
You just hear them panting in the background. I'll be like the announcer for you guys. We just hear SaVon bent over, pause. You can't even breathe right now. I'm tearing up, guys. Yes, this is live commentary. And I feel very bad. I can't laugh right now because I feel very bad. Oh, friend, are you okay? Did you throw up?
Are we still recording?
Did you throw up?
I threw up.
Oh my God.
Yo, Pierre, you should have brought water at least. Oh, I can't talk, Reggie. It's too bad.
Water?
Water's not
I'm not
that,
sick, I swear.
Water's not that good for it.
Yeah, because milk is better for it. Because water spreads it around. Water spreads out around the...
It's all healthy. It's all healthy.
Pierre, shut up.
Yo, I will say this. Whenever you have a bowel movement, do not take a shit. Okay? Whatever you do, don't take a shit.
Eventually you have to take a shit, though. When
I
do you
hate
take
milk.
a shit? But milk does help with spice, and water spreads it. Water spreads it.
And I hate podcasting.
This is about to get a million likes, though.
From 1 to 10,
subscribe, everybody.
How hot is it right now, SaVon?
Bro, this is hot, Sheff. I can't talk.
You don't like spice anymore?
I like spice. Ice spice.
Okay, but I think this is a very good lesson on not giving into peer pressure and content, ladies. I just said no. I said I saw the package. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. And these kings left me alone. And now I'm, cool. I'm not sweating.
We need somebody to check on.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Well, I could talk before it gets too hot.
Yeah,
it's Alex's fault. Because he ate that shit like a man.
Facts.
You were supposed to be a
yeah, he just did that.
You was not supposed to do that because you challenged my manhood, bro. When you ate it like that, pause. I had to eat it like that. We are niggas. Sit down. Talk. Let's finish.
Huh? Oh,
wait.
This is still on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I say something?
Talk to us,
So,
Reg.
you know how when I passed the chip to SaVon and I sniffed it?
Yeah.
I just sniffed it. I didn't put my mouth to it. I sniffed it and I passed it to SaVon. My lip right now, honest to God, I'm not trying to be funny. My lip right now is burning just from smelling it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Really hot.
So I can't imagine how these guys
Reggie.
feel right now. My lip is like really...
Reggie, my taste buds won't turn off.
Yo, my lip is red right now just
For
from
real?
sniffing it. Yes, I'll let you guys look at it later. But
It's not that hot, right?
Pierre, shut up.
Alex. quick PSA that I just gave to SaVon, or word of advice.
My lip.
Alex, when you get home and you gotta take a shit, do not take a shit. All right.
SaVon! SaVon!
This is sad. This is sad.
SaVon!
It's hot.
This is sad.
It's in my eye.
SaVon! Look, you just busted on him.
Should we just...
He just busted on
I
himself.
don't know if we should end this or not. I feel like this is abusive.
I
This is
feel like
abusive.
I just...
Ew, stop!
There's sometimes it get in your eye.
He said, hold on. You said sometimes it gets in your eye.
Wait, Pierre, you said don't take a shit?
Yo, Karen, go to the store, bro.
What you need? What you need?
Be proactive.
I'm ending this shit.
What
This
does
really
he need?
no
What do you
podcast.
need? Water? Water or what?
Yo, we done.
It got in your eye?
Juice, and water and milk.
Yo, this
Yo,
been...
real quick, nah,
I'll
hold
Venmo
on.
you.
I gotta get a shout out.
Yo, my piss finna be hot.
I'm worried that they're gonna just shit themselves.
My piss finna be hot as hell.
I gotta drop
I'm worried.
home.
I'm worried, guys.
Nah, we got you.
We good, Reg.
I'm an empath. I can't do this. I can't do this. Yeah, let's stop.
Shout out my nigga. No real timeouts.
What?
You just said this.
He was lying.
Shout out my nigga Sean Evans.
What?
My king, Sean Evans.
I don't know
He
how he
better
does
win that
this.
fucking Emmy.
Shout out to Sean Evans. Shout out to DJ Khaled. Shout out to all the niggas that didn't finish Hot Ones.
Shout out to Shaq. Finished it? Did Shaq finish it or not?
Because I understand.
Nah, I get it.
I'ma shit my face off.
No, I'm really concerned. My lip is like, it's like
Yo, Pierre,
it's like burning right now.
Work, motherfucker. Close the podcast.
This has been the Need to Know podcast.
Sorry. It's what you need to know, when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. And what you guys need to know is never do the one chip challenge or you'll wind up like this. Thank you. And please visit us next week and sign up for our Patreon and like our pictures on Instagram on Monday. We look fire. Bye.
See you guys next week.
My stomach hurt.
I'm worried about you guys.
We good, right? Me and SaVon warriors.
Reggie's the only smart one amongst us.
I'm not gonna rub it in. I'm not an I told you so ass girl.
Talk to us. How you feeling? 1 to 10, how bad?
Those are so ridiculous. Cut the cameras. My friend is dying. Cut the camera. Stop. Stop.
SaVon.
SaVon.
Nah, your hairline good.
It's not even getting posted.
Your hairline good?
For memories.
How much?
Nah, you good, bro.
No.
Well, you want the hat? Where's your hat?
The way that shit hit me when I just...
I wasn't expecting you to eat the whole chip, though.
I think that was a mistake.
You don't know who me and SaVon are?
Pierre is the
I don't know who I am either.
And we're back after a brief hiatus.
That was chaos.
Things happen.
Thank you so much for that, Pierre.
No problem.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We gotta end it right.
I thought we ended it. Where you at with it?
I'm hurting. I'm hurt.
As you can see,
I shouldn't have did that.
Why you did that?
As you can see, SaVon
Was it that you
doesn't
were
have his shoes
unaware
on.
of what was gonna come, or
Why you did that?
for the content? Like, why?
Yeah,
Let's
no,
reflect.
I'm competitive.
So you see me do that shit. You had to.
Alex shouldn't have did that.
Would you? I should have did it.
Cause I'm.
Once you saw he ate the chip, something
He ate
activated
the whole
in you.
chip.
Nigga, you know I'm African.
I thought I was.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
He doesn't want to respond to that.
African American.
Yo, you guys, I don't know if we have footage of it, but we didn't record out of respect. But something, the craziness went down. Ambulances were being called.
I don't.
That's what happened with the last 2 minutes.
I recorded it.
Nobody should ever do that challenge. Pierre, you're a bad friend.
You're a piece of shit.
Yo, his shoes disappeared, guys. Look at this.
I took my shoes off. I took my belt off.
Belt over there.
They might have saw my ass. I was
We did, but
over.
I looked away out of respect.
I got a toothbrush because they ran to the corner store so I could throw the toothbrush in
back of the throat. Yup.
To just help me throw up.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
I was throwing up.
Okay.
I had to puke it.
Yeah.
And I have to shit really bad. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Do not go in that bathroom once these cameras go off.
All right, bro.
Don't knock on the door. Don't bother me. I'm gonna shit my liver, my kidney, my small intestines, and my large intestines out.
My lip's still burning.
The studio is technically closed, but I asked them to open it because we had to document this.
Yeah.
Don't try that shit.
Don't try that shit, y'all.
Yo, I'm not.
Don't try that shit, y'all.
It was funny before. We could joke about it now, but for a split second, I know all of us were like genuinely like, "Yo, is he gonna like make it?" Like, no, I'm not
Me
even.
too.
Like literally, when we were looking for hospitals, guys. Like, we're not even trying to be funny. Like,
Me too.
Yeah.
That was some serious shit.
Once I hear SaVon said, "Yo, call the bring me to the ambulance or the hospital," I was like, "All right."
Did you feel guilty at all,
OD.
Pierre?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, you did this. Like,
I was, when Kendra said, "Call the ambulance," and not like us. That's how I felt. Call the ambulance.
My lip's still burning, man.
No,
I keep putting on Blistex.
How y'all feeling now, though?
I don't like you.
Nah,
I feel like I got
love you too. I love you too, bro.
Fuck, I got a fucking fart, man.
I appreciate it.
no. I'm worried. Don't fart because it's gonna be. You're gonna
be spicy.
You're gonna piss out of your ass.
All I said, I got dibs on the toilet.
Okay.
Please
I'm gonna go home.
Don't try.
No, I don't know if you're gonna make it home.
I'm gonna
Alex.
make it home.
Okay. I'm just worried.
I'm gonna smoke some weed.
Why I'm genuinely worried is like I just don't think people understand what just happened, like how spicy it was. I have like, I don't know if the camera picks it up. I have like a red, like, can you see it?
Oh, I do see
I have
it.
a red thing on my lip right now just from smelling the chip. That's how bad and dangerous this is. Like, I'm just so worried right now.
If we do like the play-by-play, like, Alex, why'd you do that?
Huh? Because I was,
I knew the chip was hot.
You know he's confident.
And I smelled it.
Yeah, but
and I'm like, you know what? He's African. I'm African American.
Yeah, American.
So maybe the African
with a help
might hit.
No, I'm used to just.
I'm just glad SaVon's alive and talking right now.
The American came out,
but Regi had a good point. You might have been sipping. So all that acidity in the stomach.
Yeah,
it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
I was at Soho. I ate a cheesecake. I had spicy wings. I had
Today?
rigatoni. And then that bullshit.
I love a rigatoni.
I love me a good rigatoni.
Yeah, man.
Because from my perspective, right now, there's a clear difference between how Alex is and how SaVon is. Look, watch this.
That's called the African American. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. There's a little less trauma on my taste buds.
You want some weed?
Like, I'm sorry, eh?
You want some weed?
You'll never out. No. Oh. I ain't that fucked up.
I'll try.
All things to say.
I'm not that. Like, I don't smoke. I'm good.
I know. I thought because now you would have tried.
This is why it's okay to be a pussy sometimes.
It's never okay to be a pussy.
Yes, it is. Because look at me. I'm unbothered. Like,
you knew. Why didn't you warn us?
I warned you. That's why I didn't do it. I was like, I've seen people react like that. I've seen people like bent over, like literally shivering, like because like I
felt like there was a hole burning in my stomach. I felt like
what is it like? What
I felt like there was like acid. You know the Ninja Turtle acid when like I felt like there was acid in my stomach. I've never felt my stomach before until I ate that shit. I felt like there was the line, what is that?
Lining of
the lining of my stomach.
Yeah.
I felt like the lining of my stomach was being penetrated. Pause.
Nigga, that's acid reflux.
I'm just like scared of us talking right now because I don't want either of you to shit yourselves.
Nah, SaVon about to go. SaVon.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
But then
I'm gonna
Alex
fuck that shit up like a trucker.
No.
Fuck that nigga.
I told you. All right. I'm
that nigga said he got African stomach. He got African lining and shit.
Alex was chilling. Like
American. He wasn't chilling when he was outside.
Nah, yeah. When I was outside,
the nigga ran the whole block.
Back
Don't get it twisted.
Yo,
like this.
The 2 minutes that we didn't see what they were doing, I was so scared.
Nah, we was just running out there.
Alex was giving me encouragement.
Yeah.
He said I was the Gary V. You was Gary V out there. Hey, SaVon, keep your head up, nigga. Keep your head up.
I was running like, SaVon, you that nigga. don't let them talk shit about you.
Nah, Alex was just coaching SaVon up.
It's my dog.
At least you could say you did it.
It's my dog.
I did it.
And I'm just very glad you guys didn't have serious health complications.
Yeah. Nah, you really scared me.
We still don't know if I might.
Nah, you good.
You good.
I might.
Yeah, that first bowel movement, I'm scared.
Y'all gotta stay here when I shit.
Nah, never that.
No, that's
this
abuse. That's a hostile work environment.
One of y'all gotta stay here while I let it out.
Nah, HR ain't clearing that.
Yo, Pierre, you gotta stay by the door.
That's Pierre's punishment. Yes, that's Pierre's punishment.
Whatever you need, my guy. I got you. I just want to make sure you're all right.
You gotta go in the bathroom
and smell it
and just make sure it's all good.
I'll make a report and then I'll report it to Alex so that he could.
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
I saw your face. Like I was like, is he gonna make it?
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Not even trying to be funny. Like I was like, whoa, we fucked up.
Do I got my phone?
We was about to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I think we should. Put
I asked for the hospital.
Yes.
I think we should put a disclaimer at the top of this episode.
Absolutely. Do not try this at home.
Guys, don't do it. Like don't. This is not funny. Like don't do it.
Don't do that. Because you need a professional African around. If you don't got a professional African...
people can find professional African.
Nah, if you ain't got a professional African around, don't do that shit. Because I had the confidence to fight through it because I seen that nigga.
It's my man.
Because that nigga was doing that nigga shit.
Yo, I wonder if the cameras were rolling while you were outside and me and Alex were talking about how worried we are. We're like, Alex, what do we do?
Like, I need my phone. Where's my phone? And
then I'm gonna get up out of here. Kieran got it.
No, I need it real quick.
Y'all keep doing y'all Who got it? I think Pierre and them got it. I ain't got it in here.
Yeah, I remember Kieran got it.
Call it? It's on loud? Let me call it. Let me see. We ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Kieran grabbed it. Is he in the room with you, Pierre?
Yeah, he's here.
He got his thing. Oh, maybe it's in Pierre's car.
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
You got ask him if he has Find My iPhone.
It's probably in your car.
Y'all don't got it.
Fuck.
I'll check my car.
It's here somewhere.
I know it's with Kieran.
I'll find it.
I know it's with Kieran. I saw Kieran with it. Any closing thoughts, my good brother in Christ?
Yes, let's come on. Let's.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Enough.
I just was trying to play Eminem.
Oh, we played it.
The Houdini shit.
That's the Eminem chip challenge.
Goodbye.